Beautiful Thursday evening here in Monroeville, Pennsylvania, and it's perfect weather for some varsity soccer. We welcome you to Auntie Marino Stadium here on the campus of Gateway High School in Monroeville, Pennsylvania for some Thursday evening soccer as the Gateway Gators take on the Penn-Trafford Warriors here on the NSH Network.
Play ball.
Hello everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Spencer Witt. Last time these two teams faced each other was on October 16th of last season. Penn-Trafford took down Gateway 5-0 and what was considered a blowout and a tough loss for the Gateway Gators. This year, though, Gateway and Penn-Trafford are both in the same section as Penn-Trafford has dropped down to 3A in Section 4. Both these teams will have a conference match here as we are underway here in Auntie Marino Stadium in Gateway High School. It's headed over by Penn-Trafford. Penn-Trafford in the white jerseys on the screen going from right to left as trying to start their offense, but it's taken away by the Gateway Gators. Gateway in their champagne gold color and black shorts as well. They'll be going from left to right to start this first half. Gateway sitting at about midfield, and they'll drop it back off and try and swing it from the left to the right. It's over to number 14, Colton Hain. Or excuse me, it's over to number 14, Jacob Wood, and Wood sends it out of play. Once again, thank you so much here for tuning in here on the NFHS Network. It's Penn-Trafford who tries to move forward with it. That was number 33, Jacob McClintock, but he was not able to move with it. Gateway slides in, but McClintock comes back with it. The through ball, 25, not able to get to that one, was Noah Brobst.
Queter on that for the Gators.
And it's collected by Jack Queter, the goalkeeper for Gateway. For the Gators, Queter, the senior, had 52 saves last year. So throughout the entire season, Gateway finished third in Section 4 in AAA. It was a tie for first between Plum and Franklin Regional. Gateway was right behind them in the section. We have a ball switch from the head referee. And it will be a free kick for Gateway. It's a low free kick for the Gators. Taken by number 6, Daniel Gardner, senior for Gateway. Nice passing. That was number 30, James Lococo. Brandon Strasser with it. Strasser crosses that one in low and at the edge of the box. Nobody there for it for Penn-Trafford. A foul will be called on Gateway, so Penn-Trafford try to move forward quickly, and they will do so, sending it to the far side. Penn-Trafford last year, 9-8 overall on their record. They were 7-5 in their section. That was Section 3 of Quad A. That was a brutal section, too. A lot of good teams in that one. The reason why Penn-Trafford sat all the way down in 4th in the section. Chip this one over, and it's a nice ball, but offsides is the call.
Gator ball.
That was number 9 for Gateway, who was looking to try and get behind the back line. J.J. Porter, sophomore for Penn-Trafford, not able to stay on sides for the time being, and so it was a free kick and sent right back down towards Porter. Porter goes up for it, and the foul is called on him, so it will be a free kick for Gateway. Gateway will send it forward. Taken away by Chad Pusateri. It goes all the way back to Queter, the keeper, for Gateway. Queter, a junior. Played a lot last year as a sophomore as well. Like I just mentioned earlier, over 50 saves last season. Gateway will move forward with it, though. It'll go over to number 6, that's Daniel Gardner. Gardner tries to get it to James Lococo. Lococo sends it down too far, and it'll be a goal kick for the keeper for Penn-Trafford, Cooper Sisson. Sisson, the senior goalkeeper for the Warriors, they have 4 keepers listed on their roster, 2 seniors, a sophomore and a freshman. And Trafford will move forward with it. McClintock trying to get around the edge and does so. Nice play from him. He'll cross it in, looking for some help. Player does get to it for Penn-Trafford. It's crossed in, but sent back into the air by Gateway. And a foul called on the Warriors. But a nice look from number 9. That was J.J. Porter.
By number 18, Brett Rossi.
Brett Rossi was the one who cleared it out for Gateway inside their own box. Sent all the way back down. Again, Penn-Trafford with it. A little strong of a touch, though, and Gardner slides in. He sends it back over, but it will be a corner kick. First corner kick of the evening for either side.
Corner kick.
It'll be on the left side, where number 33 will be taking that. That will be Jacob McClintock, the senior.
Jacob McClintock on the corner kick.
McClintock takes the corner kick into the box, but collected by Queter. Queter will send it forward quickly, looking to see if Gateway can move with it. They've got numbers. The last man back for Penn-Trafford sends it forward. That was Brendan Neubauer. Brendan Neubauer, one of the seniors, or excuse me, one of the freshmen for Penn-Trafford, getting the start on the varsity squad as that one goes out of play. It'll be a throw-in for the Warriors. Flicked into the air, nice passing from Porter. Back over to him, it goes off his foot. Still in possession of Penn-Trafford, but only momentarily as the Gators try and move it forward. Stuck at midfield, Penn-Trafford regroups. Back for number 20, Logan Swartz to the right side. We'll go to Porter in the corner. Porter will cross it in, it's low and deflected. Good defense from Gateway. Still in play, though, and still in possession for Penn-Trafford, and that one shot wide. Not a bad look, though.
Goal kick.
Noah Brobst had it. Didn't have anyone around him, but off the volley was not able to put that one inside of the bars. So it's a goal kick, but a mistake. An opportunity for Penn-Trafford. Queter sent that one right off of J.J. Porter for Penn-Trafford. The player tried to kind of catch him off guard. Hopefully May wasn't back on his post, but instead it went wide. It's another goal kick for Penn-Trafford. This one's a better one from Queter, headed by Gardner. Over to Brobst. McClintock gets around his man. Nice give and go. Shot taken and just wide from Porter.
Nice defensive work.
Beautiful piece of offense from Penn-Trafford, but they just could not capitalize.
On the attack.
McClintock, who got around his defender, and then Porter have worked well to start early on in this first half. 32 minutes remaining in the first half. Now it's Gateway looking to move down the pitch. It's been all on their side for the past couple of minutes, and they will do just that. A man defending for Penn-Trafford is Eric Borosak. Looking for Gardner, when unable to get to him. Deflected off Nick Lococo. Gardner gets it back, though. Gateway still with it. James Lococo. James over to his twin brother, Nick Lococo. To the far side now. Sending that one in, goes off a player for Gateway, but cleared out by the Warriors. That one deflects off of Daniel Carr, and it will be a throw-in. For Gateway, and Gateway with it now. James Lococo. His brother Nick Lococo, sent forward by the Gators, but nobody there for it. Now Ryan Rossi has to go back and get to it. He does. Sends it to Queter, and Queter into the air. for Gateway. Gateway head coached by Bernie Stiles for the Gators. And Bernie Stiles attacked earlier. Before the season started, Gateway has been looking a lot stronger than I think a lot of people expected so far this year. One big thing to note was they played in some futsal championships, tournaments at Deer Lakes and Penn Hills over the winter. Futsal, of course, indoor soccer. They won both of them, so playing the same teams that they usually have is a nice save opportunity, and they collect it and send it right back home. It's James Lococo for Gateway. A juicy rebound off the hands of Cooper Sisson. Lococo was there for it, slotted that one home, and it's the first goal goes to Gateway. James Lococo, the sophomore, scoring first for the Gators, and just like that, that's exactly what Gateway wanted, especially after last season. They took on Penn-Trafford.
By number 4, Nick Lococo. Assisted by number 24, Will Hansen.
That was Will Hansen who took the shot initially for Gateway. Gateway with it again now. As I was mentioned prior to the goal, Bernie Stiles talked about how they're playing the same competition that they'll see over the fall last winter. Yeah, it's indoor soccer, so it's conditions and stuff like that. The distance and everything is a little bit different, but the fact that you have not only victories, but just getting that chemistry together for this team, as this one's flicked into the air. Good play from Gateway. That was Danny Cotalupi who had to get to that one for Gateway. Thrown in by Brennan Neubauer, but it's back for Penn-Trafford now. The ref had to move his foot and get out of the way. Brennan Strasser, good ball, but just offsides. Was number 4, Nick Lococo. Right idea from Strasser, just couldn't time that right. We'll take another look at the goal. This is the replay from it. You see just a big deflection off of Sisson. Could not corral that one closer to him. Lococo was there for it. And it was a goal for Gateway. It's again a beautiful night here in Monroeville, Pennsylvania. Early on in this season, this fall season, still feels like summer is an opportunity for Gateway, but Sisson does a better job with that one, able to hold on to it. Corral that one for Penn-Trafford. Out of play, and it will be a throw-in for Gateway. And it's early on this season. Penn-Trafford has one victory on the year. Gateway still looking for their first. 0-2 record compared to Penn-Trafford, a 1-2 record. Flicked into the air. It's won, though, by Penn-Trafford. They're falling, but keep playing on, says referee McClintock. Oh, couldn't get around the defender this time.
Number 25.
That was Will Hansman, by the way, who defended McClintock. Logan Swartz over to 25, Noah Brobst. Brobst gets around one, looking for some help. He's got a teammate there, cross it back in, but Gardner, first one to get to it. Penn-Trafford does a great job on that left side with the give and go. Exceptional passing from the Warriors. Just not able to bury one in the back of the net yet. Still plenty of time early on in this first half. Another corner kick for Penn-Trafford in towards the box, edge of the box. Sent back in, headed, but it's headed wide and not able to be kept in by Penn-Trafford, excuse me, and a goal kick for Gateway. James Lococo will take the goal kick. To the far side, some pressure on Gateway. Defense handling it well so far. Codalupi has some pressure on him as well, and it's going to be a foul called. Too much contact from Penn-Trafford. Actually, correction, too much contact from Gateway. Thought the ref would let that one play on, but instead it was a foul
Warrior ball.
on Codalupi. I think that was after, I believe that was 25. Noah Brobst went down.
Swartz
But instead, it's Logan Swartz, senior for Penn-Trafford, taking the free kick. Got some players in the box looking for some help. It's headed, but it's just too far. It will be a goal kick for Gateway. Wasn't sure if Penn-Trafford had timed that right. That's how perfect that play was. There was nobody around him for the Warriors to head it. Here comes Penn-Trafford again. Sent over, McClintock gets to the edge, crosses it in. Kept by Queter. Penn-Trafford loves to do that. They love getting McClintock on that left side past the defender in a low cross, looking for an errant bounce, a foot just to stick it out and get by Queter. So far has not been able to do that. They've gotten a couple opportunities, and they'll be looking for more. Gateway will send this back over to the other side of the pitch. Flicked into the box. Headed, but a bad header shot taken, and it's a goal for Penn-Trafford. No, is it a goal? Yes, it is. No, it is not. Correction. Man, the crowd I was so confused. That ball went to the side of the net and rolled in. What a weird one. I thought the referee had signaled it. I was not surprised now thinking about it, how Jacob McClintock had really no reaction on that one. He got a high five, so I thought maybe he was just kind of playing it off. Taking another look, yeah, it hit the side, hit the football goalpost at the bottom of it, so that's why it trickled across the net as if it had gone in. Penn-Trafford still cannot get into the back of the net yet. They have done just about everything other than that on offense.
Save for Penn-Trafford.
Persists and collects that one for Penn-Trafford. They'll send it forward. First ball from the Warriors. Second one off the foot of Gateway. Nice play from Danny Codalupi. Codalupi keeps it for Gateway, but Penn-Trafford with it now at midfield. Logan Swartz looking for some help. It's headed. Codalupi gets a piece of it, but it goes off of Penn-Trafford. It'll be a goal kick for the Gators. A little over 20 minutes remaining in this first half. James Lococo was the one who struck first for Gateway and has been the difference so far.
Jordan Runner in for the Gators.
Goes to the far side for a Gateway now, and they will drop it back to their back line. Codalupi, Gardner. Back over, some pressure, good move. Cutting back to his left, and a foul is called. Too much grabbing there from J.J. Porter. Porter, the sophomore, has been giving Gateway some fits on that back line. A lot of pressure being applied from the strikers of Penn-Trafford, good ball for Gateway. Getting to it, taking this shot, and it's deflected away by Sisson. Beautiful overhead through ball to Colton Corey. Corey, the senior, got to it, had a tough angle. Does he take another look? Corey got to it, but Sisson made a good play on it. Going to his left and getting the Hamburger Helpers on it. It'll be a corner kick for Gateway. First one of the evening for them. Headed away, though, by Penn-Trafford, but not out of play yet. Still with it for Gateway. Until now, it's finally taken by the Warriors, and they'll move forward. McClintock. McClintock's got some speed, and he gets around one defender. Second defender steps up. That's Cotalupi. Can he get around him? Queter gets to it first, though.
Jack Queter.
That was a good run from McClintock, but Queter gets to it.
Nice drive.
Taking another look. Gets by Cotalupi. Just gets a piece of it, but again, Queter cuts off that inside post. Sends it out of play, but Penn-Trafford has earned themselves another corner. McClintock will send this one in. Headed away, though. It's a low corner, and it was right to a Gateway player. They'll move forward. The Gateway Gators will try to, one-on-one.
Nice play there by Mashenko.
But it's deflected, or excuse me, it's sent over to the other side of the pitch, where Logan Murphy will have it and send it forward. Forward, but McClintock was offsides. So he had to come back and was not able to make any chance of at a run, so it will be a goal kick for Gateway. Under 20 minutes in this first half here on the NFHS network.
Goal kick. James Lococo on the kick.
James Lococo will take the goal kick for Gateway. Taken though by Penn-Trafford now. The Warriors trying to get that one to a teammate. Trying to get to Porter, but they could not. Still with it though, Ben Lukes. Deflected, and it will be kept by Queter. Nice play from him to get there first. He'll throw it forward. Gateway with a bit of a counter, at least trying to. Not the best touch to do so for Gateway, but they still maintain possession. Gardner crossing midfield. Has possession, but away from his intended target, which was Colton Curry. Cotalupi gets to that one. Not a good touch though for Penn-Trafford. Out of play, it'll be a throw-in for Gateway.
Gator ball.
Gateway will throw it in. Brett Rossi throws that one in, and then Gardner sends it back over to his keeper. Taken forward by Gateway. Good ball for number 3, Colton Curry. Curry has a defender on him. Still with it, though, Curry. He sends it over, and it's over the bar. Not a bad look on a tough spot for Colton Curry.
On that drag. A little bit high.
And number 19, Logan Murphy, defending him. Murphy was beaten momentarily, but stayed with it.
On the kick.
Forced a tough angle for Curry.
Cotalupi.
Into the air, over 2 players, and then headed by Penn-Trafford. 16 minutes and some change remaining here in this first half. Nice move from the Warriors. Cutting back over. A drive, and that one underneath of that was Penn-Trafford. And Lux was the one who got underneath that one. Off a couple players. Gardner will get to it, flicks it to his teammate. Possession has, for the most part, been sided towards the Warriors. Warriors definitely have more opportunities on offense so far this evening compared to Gateway, but the difference right now is still that goal. It might have been the first shot of the evening, the first shot on goal for Gateway is offsides is called. Gateway did a good job perfecting the trap there, getting 2 players offsides. They'll take this one quickly, try and move down the pitch. I was saying those, I believe might have been one of the first shots we had seen for Gateway. Deflected away, but James Lococo was there for the rebound. Cleaning things up as a quarter of an hour remaining here in this first half. Gateway swings it from right to left, or left to right, excuse me. Now Penn-Trafford though, back and forth. Good ball movement from Gateway. Will Hansman with it. Hansman tries to get around one player. They want a handball, and they're going to get one. As that was deflected off the hand, off the arm, I believe, of Hansman. Off the hand of Hansman, maybe. The man had his hand out. And it was a handball, so Gateway took the free kick, or excuse me, Penn-Trafford took the free kick. Gateway with it now, though, on a far free kick. Looking to thread the needle, Brandon Strasser could not get it around a defender, and it goes all the way back down for a goal kick for Penn-Trafford. Penn-Trafford will send the goal kick down over 2 heads, flick back into the air by number 24, Will Hansman. Hansman's playing farther back, the junior, listed as a striker, but playing right back for Gateway. I think one of the big reasons especially is because that speed from McClintock getting around the edge, and Hansman has a lot of speed with him as well. So he's able to maintain with the Penn-Trafford striker. Although you could argue Penn-Trafford has been able to get around that back line, at least the first man. Second guy steps up, makes it a little bit more difficult for the Warriors. Into the box, right back out though from
14,
Gateway.
Jacob Wood and 22, Keegan Kuiper are into the Gator lineup.
Keegan Kuiper and Jacob Wood both have checked in for
is back for the Warriors.
Gateway. As a foul is called on Gateway, James Lococo is going to be called for a foul, be a free kick. Another look at it. Right there, does not get the ball, gets the attacker for Penn-Trafford. And it will be number 20, Logan Swartz, who will take the free kick. The captain sends it into the box looking for help. 2 players there, but just could not redirect it back towards the goal. Queter will have the goal kick. It was one of the co-captains, number 25, Noah Brobst, who was there for it. Ben Lux was also there for, was also there for Penn-Trafford.
Number 26, Benjamin Wu, in for Penn-Trafford.
Off the goal kick, and now it's Penn-Trafford with it. Still fighting to the far side. Swartz gives it to Brobst. Brobst got 2 defenders on him, drops it back to Swartz. Swartz tries to go forward with it, but cannot. Good play from the defense for Gateway. That was number 4, Nick Lococo, on that one coming back for Gateway. Crossing that in, no one home for the Warriors. Back to Benjamin Wu, and it's sent forward, but collected. Benjamin Wu, his first touch. Not a bad look from pretty far out, but Queter was there for it. Benjamin Wu, one of the seniors, another senior for Gateway, or for Penn-Trafford, excuse me. Approaching 10 minutes remaining here in this first half. Gateway with a 1-0 lead off the feet of James Lococo. Flicked forward. McClintock is on sides and sent over. It will be a corner kick. Referee is signaling corner kick, so it'll be a corner kick for McClintock. They're going to try and go quickly, see if they can catch Gateway sleeping into the box. Deflected a couple times. Still there. Gateway just sends it out. Smart play by Cotalupi. Seeing it and sending it as far past that end line as he could. Another corner kick for Penn-Trafford. First one, I believe second one from that side this evening. Logan Swartz will take the corner. Swartz is looking for some help. This one over everybody and right back over. It will be a goal kick for Queter and the gang. Two players check back in, or checking in, I should say, one for each team. It's number 9, Ryan Rossi, who checks back in for Gateway.
Number 9, Ryan Rossi, back for the Gators.
Jacob Curran comes in for Penn-Trafford. Benjamin Wu with it. McClintock is pressured all the way back towards midfield. He sends it to his teammate, Eric Barosak. Gateway's not able to turn with it and just flicked forward but out of play. Thrown in, sent right back down though. Gardner tries to get around Wu, but Wu staying strong. Gardner would have had a lot of room to work with if he got around him, just could not. Sent all the way back down this time, too far as well for Gateway as Cooper Sisson will get to it. Wu crosses midfield. Gardner's first one to get to him. Sends it to his teammate. It's Ben Lux. Eric Barosak. Past midfield again. Scans his options. Chips it forward. Lococo has to get to that one. James Lococo. Flicked into the air, but a foul is called on Penn-Trafford. James Lococo will send it down. Other side of the pitch where Gardner is with it. Gardner stops, tries to get away from him. Not able to, it's a throw in for Gateway.
Hansman on the throw in.
They'll have number 24, Will Hansman, who will throw it in for Gateway. Too much grabbing from Ben Lux, and it's a foul called on the Warriors. James Lococo will take the free kick right at the 30-yard line for the football field. Sent in, far side of the box. That one gets off of the feet of Keegan Kuiper. Might have been Kuiper's first touch of this evening, came on as a substitute. Was just not able to do anything with it, and it's a goal kick for Penn-Trafford. Into the air for Penn-Trafford. The sun has set for this Thursday evening here in Monroeville, Pennsylvania, the home of the Gateway Gators. Anti-Marino Stadium, home of Gateway boys and girls soccer, along with Gateway football. Looked forward, but nothing doing for that one for the Gators, as Sisson will come out of the box, use his feet, just like everybody else does. He sends it forward. Penn-Trafford moved it as far as they could until they had pressure. But it's taken back by Gateway. Forward for the Gators. Kuiper is going to get to it. Right by the end line, or right by the sideline, excuse me. It's out of play. Another throw in. It'll be for Gateway. We'll have a substitute come in first, though, for Gateway. Ryan Rossi will check out. And Nick Lococo will throw this one in. Lococo has it as well. Flicked over to the other side, the far post, but nothing there for that one for Kuiper. Goal kick for Penn-Trafford. 4 minutes remaining here in the first half on the NFHS network. Once again, thank you for tuning in here on this Thursday evening. I'm Spencer Witt. Right at midfield for the Gators. Strasser. Over to Kuiper. Kuiper has pressure on him, though. And pressure is what number 25 brings. Noah Brobst is moving forward with it. Good ball to a teammate on the far side. Crossing it in, looking for some help. It's by both players for Penn-Trafford. Out of the reach of J.J. Porter and also Jacob McClintock. Not a bad opportunity. That's another look. Porter, you can see the frustration on that one. He felt like he should have been able to get there, especially as we near the end of this first half. Another thing to note, of course, it is a 1-0 lead for Gateway so far in this match. Wu will turn. Across midfield. The give and go is not able to be done there by Porter. Throw in for Gateway. On the far side now for the Gators. Gardner. Daniel Gardner has some pressure. Well, bad touch for Gateway, and Penn-Trafford with it. Deep in the offensive zone, but it's taken away by Gateway as they regroup. And they'll move forward now, looking to counter. 4-on-2, they're outnumbered, but can Gateway get to it? A foul is called, though, on Nick Lococo. Brandon Neubauer goes down for Gateway. Another look at it. Neubauer going down. Sold that a little bit, I'll be honest with you, but you got to do that in the situation. You saw Lococo put his hand on Neubauer's back. Any contact like that where you push a little bit, they're going to call it, especially in a position like that where you're trying to give yourself that advantage. Garner with it for Gateway now. Gateway's looking to extend their lead at the end of this first half, but Sisson gets to it. Over the head of player for Gateway. And now here comes Penn-Trafford trying to get to it first, but Codalupi gets to it. Taken away. This is Porter. Porter inside the box for Penn-Trafford. Final minute of the first half.
Up to the half.
Some razzle-dazzle from Porter getting around two players. Codalupi and the defender for Hansman for
Corner kick.
Gateway. Corner kick, 35 seconds. McClintock will take it, send it into the box. Punched out. And a foul is called, though, on
Gator ball.
Penn-Trafford. Queter was not able to really get to that one. He kind of got himself boxed out. Not allowed to do that on the keeper. And it will be final seconds here of this first half winding down. One half down for Gateway and Penn-Trafford. James Lococo scoring for the Gators on a rebound off the initial shot from Gateway. Another look at it here on the replay.
Shot from the left-hand side. Sisson made the save, but the rebound came out.
And it was James Lococo, the sophomore,
Put it in
who slotted that one home, and that's the difference so far. We'll have a quick break. When we come back, it's Gateway and Penn-Trafford, second half of soccer on this Thursday evening here on the NFHS Network.
Snacks, desserts, and assorted drinks.
Welcome back here on the NFHS Network. Thank you so much for tuning in here. We've had one half of play so far between Penn-Trafford and Gateway. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Spencer Witt. It was Gateway who has struck first. James Lococo scoring off the rebound off of Hansen. As you take another look at the goal, it was a huge rebound from the keeper, and that's been the difference so far. But Penn-Trafford has had a lot of good opportunities so far in this first half. The flip sides here as Penn-Trafford will go from left to right. Gateway going from right to left. The sun has gone down. The lights are on in the city, Monroeville, Pennsylvania, to be specific, here in Anti-Marino Stadium. Penn-Trafford has been knocking on the door so much that they have put a hole in the door. The question is, can they get a soccer ball in it? Try and tie this game back up. Gateway holding on right now with a one-goal lead. They've had a couple opportunities at the end of that first half themselves as well. So far, it's just been that goal from James Lococo that has been the difference so far. We're back underway. Thank you so much for tuning in here on the NFHS Network. Once again, I'm Spencer Witt. 40 minutes of second half soccer between these sides. This is, remember, a section match between Penn-Trafford and Gateway. Penn-Trafford now in AAA for men's soccer. Gateway in Section 4, 3A. Penn-Trafford tries to move forward with it, but it's sent out of play by Gateway. Play will resume again, a throw-in. Head away by Codalupi, and it's another ball out of play. The Warriors slowly moving down the pitch. Deflected away. This will be a corner kick for the Warriors.
Corner kick.
Corner kick from McClintock into the box. Second ball flicked into the air from Penn-Trafford, headed, but Queter will get to it for Gateway, and he throws it forward. Good defense from Gateway to stop any offensive opportunities, and now they'll counter. They got some room to work with. Brandon Strasser. Strasser, good move to his left, crosses it in looking for some help. It's just off the foot of Benjamin Wu, who was able to keep that right in front of him. If that gets by him, Gateway has a chance to move forward with it. Would have gotten by Wu. Nick Lococo over to Keegan Kuiper. Kuiper, far side now for number 11, Brandon Strasser.
Strasser on that shot. Blocked by Penn-Trafford.
Penn-Trafford blocks it, and it will be a corner kick for Gateway. First corner kick of the second, or excuse me, a throw-in. I apologize. Thought it went all the way to the corner. Did not. It's a throw-in for Gateway. Still pretty far on the offensive side. This shot goes wide.
Goal kick
From Gateway. That was number 11, Brandon Strasser. Strasser, an all-WPIAL selection, 51 points, 16 goals, 19 assists last season. He was the man of the match 6 times. All-WPIAL selection last season. Trying to lead this Gateway Gators team. Moving forward, though, McClintock cuts that one in, but nobody there. First one to get to it was Brett Rossi, and it's going to be out of play.
Rossi on
Possession stays for Penn-Trafford, and Penn-Trafford will have a corner kick. Jacob McClintock sends it in to the box, punched away by Queter. Back into the mixer, looking for help. A couple players, I think they might have been offsides. Doesn't matter anyway, Queter gets to it. Queter sends it forward, or excuse me, correction, sent forward from Lococo. Other side of the pitch, Keegan Kuiper. Kuiper high into the air, and it goes off of the football goal posts. It will be a goal kick. Speaking of football, Gateway will be playing tomorrow evening. It'll be a home game for the Gators. They'll be taking on Woodland Hills. It will be on the NFHS network tomorrow evening. Of course, it will be recorded and uploaded to Gateway YouTube channel the day after as well. Shot taken, stop made by Sisson. Good stop
Nice save by Sisson.
from Sisson. That was Nick Lococo trying to get on the score sheet along with his brother, but Sisson was there diving to his left, and the rebound was almost like what we saw earlier with the actual goal. That one's headed back over to Sisson, and he will collect it. Pretty much identical, just flipped. Went to his left, deflected, but first player to get there was not Gateway, and it was instead Penn-Trafford. Forward for Penn-Trafford this time. Noah Probst. Probst at midfield. Penn-Trafford flicks it forward. Off Guadalupe. Gardner. Has some pressure. Taken away by Penn-Trafford. Penn-Trafford is going to do their best to maintain possession in the second half. I think that's going to be the huge difference so far for the Warriors. Had a couple opportunities, just haven't able to give Queter any real difficult saves to say, but there have been some saves made by the junior goalkeeper for Gateway. Penn-Trafford has done a great job stringing some passes together, but just have not been able to do anything with it. We have a stoppage of time as the player was tying his shoe for Gateway. Back underway. 34 minutes remaining in this second half. That one goes off the face of Brandon Strasser. Strasser felt that one. Collective ooh from the crowd as well. Still playing, still all right, so that's good to see. Penn-Trafford with it though. J.J. Porter had to flex off a Gateway player, and Queter has to go and dive to make the stop.
On that save for the Gators.
Queter will roll it over to his right. Deflected, out of play. It will be a throw, and we'll have a substitution for Penn-Trafford. First substitution of the second half. Thrown in. And over, out of play, or back for Penn-Trafford, excuse me. Possession held by Logan Swartz. Daniel Carr, by the way, who had checked in for Penn-Trafford. Sliding over and out of play.
Gator ball.
Throw in for Gateway. Nick Lococo. Gardner. Turning is Gateway, crossing midfield. That was Keegan Kuiper. Bit of a collision. McClintock not able to hold on to it. Throw in for Gateway. Gateway moves down the pitch at the 25-yard line. The ball to Gardner, just couldn't corral that one. Stepping up, though, and keeping possession is Gateway. Only for a moment, though. Here comes Penn-Trafford. They're going to send it to the left side. Race to the ball, won by Gateway. Nice move getting around one, but the second one was too much for Noah Brobst. Still in possession for the Warriors. Down the pitch, headed though by Gateway. Flex off two players, back for Penn-Trafford. They have sustained possession the last about minute or so for the Warriors. Crossing it in and collecting that one is Queter. Queter steps up. Daniel Carr was the intended target for that one for Penn-Trafford.
Rossi.
Colton Corey. Forward. Out of play. Off Benjamin Wu. It will be a throw-in.
Gator ball.
Keegan Kuiper will drop it off to his teammate, Will Hansman, and Hansman will throw it in instead. Goes out of play again. Another throw-in for Hansman. Kuiper was kind of creeping down the end line there, or sideline there, hoping nobody would notice him. Gets thrown out of play though, and Trafford was there for it. Kuiper throws it into the box. Nothing doing for Gateway, but they have possession back after it was only cleared far enough for the Warriors. The Gators with it. Gardner. And Trafford with it now, but forward for the Warriors. Flicked into the air. Still possession, though. Brobst moving forward. McClintock. Low cross. Was looking for Porter, but couldn't get it to him. Wu has it now at the 40-yard line. Technically the 37. He drops it back now near those sidelines. Half an hour remaining, a little under that here in this second half. It's still 1-0 is the lead for the Gators. James Lococo scoring the goal that has been the difference so far for both of these teams. Gardner will send it forward. That's a good ball, but just out of the reach. Right idea for Gateway, but Gardner's foot was just a bit too strong on that one. Sent down the pitch. Porter. J.J. Porter tries to send it forward, but defender's in the way as Porter wanted some help there, didn't have anything doing, so hit it off the defender. Flick to the far side. Crossed over, but out of play. It'll be a goal kick for Gateway. James Lococo will take the goal kick for the Gators. Possession, though, back to Ben Lux and now Benjamin Wu. Good move from McClintock. McClintock gets around one, gets around two, crosses it in. Porter. Porter back heel. Back for Penn-Trafford, but it's deflected away by Queter. Penn-Trafford had a big opportunity there as Porter made a nice move. Still in the box, though. It's headed this time away by Gateway. Queter going from right to left, making the stop. Has held Penn-Trafford scoreless still. Under a half an hour in this second half. Substitutions coming in. Logan Murphy will throw this one in for Penn-Trafford. Deep throw back to Murphy. This time it's over to McClintock. Drops off to his teammate, Jacob Curran. Out of the reach of Ben Lux. Hansman will send it forward. Good ball. Ryan Rossi, and Rossi goes down. And they will call a foul.
Penn-Trafford.
Penn-Trafford has a foul called on them.
For the goal was number 3, Colton Corey.
Actually, that was Colton Corey who was going for that one. So big opportunity for Gateway right outside this box. Strasser and Nick Lococo are both over there. For Gateway. Strasser will take the free kick, and he tried to curl it into the upper 90, was not able to.
Strasser on the kick, wide right.
So wide right for Strasser, not a bad look. Sisson breathes a sigh of relief as did not have to dive for that one. Back underway in this second half. Possession still for Gateway. James Lococo. Gardner. Lococo. Looking for his brother. He hits it to him. He's headed by Lococo, but he'll have to fight for it and get it back. He will. Gardner. Colton Corey went for a run, and Gardner sent it to the wrong side. Penn-Trafford with it now. McClintock gets around that defender again, sends it forward. Pushed out. Another shot. This one trickles wide. My goodness, Jack Queter off the header from J.J. Porter. Initially saved, and then Queter reaches out and stops it right on that end line. What a play from the keeper. Will be a corner kick for Penn-Trafford into the box, punched away by Queter. Still in that box though. Jacob Curran. McClintock gets to the edge, but no help. Strasser. Now some room to work with for Gateway. time on the left side of the pitch. Looking for Corey, could not get it to him. Back for Penn-Trafford at midfield. Daniel Carr. The handball is called. Penn-Trafford will take this free kick quickly. Swartz. Swartz. Give and go. Penn-Trafford running a weave now, trying to make some space. Right back to Swartz. Flicked forward. You hear the people yelling, get into the box. You hear the coaches, Penn-Trafford yelling, get into the box. They'll reset now. Trying to make a spin move and not able to was Penn-Trafford, and now Gateway moving forward. Good ball. Nick Lococo, but sliding in. Nice defense from Penn-Trafford. Brendan Neubauer gets there after that one just got out of his reach to start. Was able to stay with it and get to it. Gardner, step over, but Neubauer's right there. Thrown in. The end line, and it's going to be a goal kick. The contact there between two of the players. Colton Corey was one of them for Gateway. Thought he got shoved a little bit too much. Nothing called. Corey. Correction, it's Lococo. Out of play.
Gator ball.
Thrown in, but it has to be stopped. We have, looks like we'll have a substitution. But before that, the ref is telling Lococo he's got to move this one farther down. Finally, it's able to be thrown in. Foul called on Gardner. Nice show of sportsmanship there from Daniel Gardner, knowing he took down Penn-Trafford player Logan Swartz, but Swartz and Gardner exchange high fives. Thrown into, crossed in. Porter gets a piece of it. Couldn't settle it to put it on goal as it's sent out by Gateway. Over to the far side, Brendan Strasser has some room to work with. No pressure yet as he gets deep in Penn-Trafford's territory, right at the edge of the box. Takes a shot, it goes off of Benjamin Wu and back for Strasser. Strasser and Gateway will regroup. Go to Loopy. Forward, Colton Corey. Far side for Gateway. Swinging in, looking for help. Bounces around, but out of play. Deflected away from Gateway.
Goal kick.
Went off the foot of a Gator. Colton Corey, to be specific. So Cooper Sisson will take the goal kick. Under 20 remaining here in this second half. Keegan Kuiper for Gateway. Brett Rossi. Nick Lococo. Tried to get that around number 4, Brendan Neubauer, not able to. Brett Rossi, the younger brother of Ryan Rossi, sophomore, throwing this one in for Gateway. Guadalupe sends it over. And then back into the air from James Lococo. Deep down the pitch. Back out of play, it'll be a throw-in for Gateway.
Hansman on the throw-in.
Hansman will throw it in. Out of play again, another throw-in for Gateway. Clock keeps continuing to wind down. A little under 18 minutes remaining in this second half. Penn-Trafford moving forward. You have to expect, especially we approach the final handful of minutes in this match, if the score line stays how it is, Penn-Trafford's going to throw the entire kitchen sink in the 18-yard box and hope for something to work, because they have had a lot of opportunities but have not been able to connect. Gateway, nice move. Nick Lococo getting around Brendan Neubauer, but second ball goes off Ben Lux, who is going to feel that one tomorrow. Play still continues. Gateway over to Gardner. Good ball for Gardner. Daniel Gardner's got some room. Sends it in. Corey with it. Corey takes a shot. It's deflected by the keeper, Cooper Sisson.
Shot blocked by Sisson.
So the deflection from Corey, or deflection I should say, from a Penn-Trafford player, and Corey got to it. And the shot was taken, but Sisson gets his fingertips on it. Good move for Gateway, and striking that one home is Brennan Strasser. Sliding that in the bottom right corner. Gateway has doubled their lead, 2-0. And a much-needed goal for the Gators. Nice play from Strasser. Brandon Strasser, all WPIAL selection last season. Man of the match 6 times.
Gateway
Continues
goal.
to add to his totals.
Brendan Strasser.
2-0 Gateway.
16-12.
This match is far from over.
Brendan
Earlier on this
Strasser.
afternoon, it was, of course, the JV sides. Gateway and Penn-Trafford both played earlier on. Gateway was up 2-0 in that one. Penn-Trafford scored a goal late. A little under 5 minutes remaining to cut the lead in half. Last-ditch efforts from Penn-Trafford were not effective as Gateway, the JV team, congrats to them on their victory against Penn-Trafford earlier on this evening. Strasser swings it over, but offsides is the call on Keegan Kuiper. And Kuiper didn't think he was offsides, but linesman right there to call it. Headed back for Gateway. Strasser, Kuiper. Kuiper takes a piece of it. Back for Swartz. Wu to Swartz. Penn-Trafford could not keep that one in. It'll be a throw-in for Gateway. Under 15 here in the second half. J.J. Porter for Penn-Trafford. Tries to get around the defender, stays with it. Sent out of play, it's going to be a throw-in for Penn-Trafford. Thrown in, headed. Penn-Trafford wants a call inside the box. They're not going to get anything. The bench for Penn-Trafford up in arms. Everybody standing after that one. No call, though, as it's sent forward, but Penn-Trafford gets to it. All the way down out of play, throw in for Gateway. Thrown in. Gardner. Nobody there, though, as Penn-Trafford sends it out of play. Brett Rossi will take his time to throw this in. Clock is stopped at 13:04. I believe we had referee writing something down in the books there. Nick Lococo will come out. Jordan Rudder will check in for Gateway. Off Rudder's feet. Rudder, a midfielder, senior for Gateway. Headed into the air. Pushed once by Pusateri. Benjamin Wu. Clintic has a lot of pressure on him. So much that he has to go back. It was Keaton Kuiper who was all over him. Out of play, it'll be a throw-in for Gateway, excuse me. Penn-Trafford was screaming back post. They had two guys rushing down the field on the left side. It's a good ball now for Gateway. No offsides is the call. Still with it, shot and scoring is Colton Corey. Corey gets behind the line, one-on-one. He slots it home, and now it's 3-0 Gateway. Head coach for Penn-Trafford, Saturi Surekis, does not know how that one was not offsides.
Gateway goal scored by number 3, Colton Curry. Time of the goal, 11:55. Colton Curry.
Trafford might have an argument there with that one. Corey was so far open past the players. It's almost the question is how? How did he get that far down the pitch as a player is down for Penn-Trafford over the end line, holding his leg. To be a cramp situation. For the player for Penn-Trafford. Stoppage of play as both teams will get a water break. (3-0) Gateway. Just under 12 minutes in the second half. Pat Pusateri was the player who was down, walking this off, which is good to see for him. Sophomore for Penn-Trafford. Back underway. Penn-Trafford will move forward with it. Out of play, and it will be throw in for Gateway. High into the air. Flicked forward as Porter will try and get to it. Strasser to Rudder. Colton Corey cannot get that to Gardner. Logan Swartz will move forward with it. 11 minutes remaining in the second half. Gateway has broken this one open. 3-0 is the score. It's 1-0 to start the second half. And the foul is called. Free kick into the box, punched away though. Another shot, and this one goes wide, pretty far out. It will be a corner though. It does go off a Gateway player, so a corner for Penn-Trafford.
Corner kick.
Logan Swartz will take the corner kick into the air, deep into the box, headed, but it's headed wide.
Goal kick.
I believe that was Jacob McClintock who got a piece of that one for Penn-Trafford, but instead it's a goal kick. Daniel Carr over to J.J. Porter. Or correction, for Ben Lux, excuse me. Jacob McClintock. Still with it, Noah Brobst. Sent out finally now by Gateway. Second guy gets there. For the Gators, a throw in for Wu. Foul's gonna be called on Gardner. A little too aggressive there from Daniel Gardner, and a free kick for Penn-Trafford. Trying to send it in, but good defense from the Gators. Sisson will have this one. We have stoppage of play. His clock will stop now. Player is down for Gateway. Gateway player, you see the trainer for the Gators. Having a little smile there, laughing something off. Looks like it's just a cramp for the Gators. Players waving at the screen. They can see game is on the Jumbotron. Danny Cotalupi with a absolutely fantastic mullet too, by the way. Top tier mullet. on the senior defenseman. Right center back for Gateway. Brennan Strasser was the one who was down on a cramp. He is getting up, which is good to see. We'll walk this off. We'll have a substitution come in for him. Play will resume. We're back underway. On the left side now as Penn-Trafford will move forward with it. McClintock using his speed going down and a foul called. Good free kick opportunity here for Penn-Trafford. Penn-Trafford thought about taking this one quickly. They will. This was shot off of defender, that's Danny Cotalupi. The Warriors still with it though. Deflected away, out of play, a throw in. Thrown in. Sent forward for the Warriors. Guider the first one to get there, though. He's going to take his time until he gets some pressure before having to pick this one up. 7.5 remaining in the second half on NFHS Network. Once again, thank you for tuning in. I'm Spencer Witt. James Lococo scored the first goal for the Gators in the first half. Brennan Strasser scored the second one for the Gators. Colton Corey scoring the third for Gateway. Lococo's was off a deflection from Will Hansman, whose shot deflected off of the keeper, Cooper Sisson's hands. It was a huge rebound, went right to Lococo, who was able to put that one home pretty easily. Second goal was off of Brennan Strasser, who made a nice move, cutting back inside, getting around his defender, and then putting it into the right side of the net. Nothing that Sisson could do on that one. It was a beautifully placed ball. Third goal for Gateway was a goal scored by the senior forward, Colton Corey, will be a goal kick for Gateway. Corey scored getting behind the defensive line just in time to stay on sides, or at least that's what the official call is. Penn-Trafford, every fan and player on that bench was not happy with that one, especially head coach Saturi Sarekis, who felt that Corey was off sides. Call stood. That's the difference right now, 3-0. Again, this was a team that last year, Gateway, the Gators, they fell 5-0 to Penn-Trafford on October 16th, which was a non-conference matchup. Foul is called. On Penn-Trafford. Foul called as a couple players will line up for a wall. Three Gators in the area to take this one.
James Lococo on the shot.
James Lococo, Nick Lococo, and Daniel Gardner. It will be James Lococo who will take it. Lococo sends it off of the wall, deflecting away, and not able to keep that one in was Cooper Sisson. Sisson could have stopped that. They would have possession back for the Warriors, but instead it's going to be a corner kick for Gateway. Gateway sends it in, it's low, deflects off 1 foot, back out though from Penn-Trafford. Sent back forward, good play from Gateway. Getting to that one first. For the Gators. Nice first touch from Danny Cotalupi. Keeps possession, but it's a foul called. Far side now, Gardner. Under 4 minutes remaining here on the NFHS network. Gateway trying to wrap things up here. Early on in this season, there's plenty of soccer left throughout this 2022 fall season. It's a foul, or correction, it's going to be a throw-in for Penn-Trafford. Into that one. Sending it towards the block, looking for help, but Sisson collects it. Rolling forward. Coco fights for it. It's out of play, a throw-in for Gateway, and the frustration you can see from Daniel Carr. Just one of those nights for Penn-Trafford. I think this Warriors team played pretty well considering the scoreline. 3-0. Currently being shut out as a foul called on Gateway. Just as of now, is this a good ball down towards player for Penn-Trafford, but Jack Queter gets to it. For the most part, they had some opportunities. They worked really well running that streak down the left sideline with Jacob McClintock. Him and J.J. Porter just could not connect on anything to really pressure Jack Queter. He had obviously the pressure of the players and the ball being there, but nothing to him as a stop made by Queter.
Queter again.
Nice save from Queter as he goes to his right, denying the Warriors, but a corner kick for Penn-Trafford. I think the defense for Penn-Trafford wasn't too bad. You could argue that the potential offsides, this one headed over. It's deflected though away, headed not towards the goal. Other than what was considered a miscue on that back line on that third goal. Strasser made a nice move getting to his right, and Lococo, nothing that defense could do is just too nice of a rebound and too lucky for James Lococo, though you could argue. Lococo will argue he's in the right place, doing exactly what he's supposed to be doing. And that he did. Headed by McClintock, sent into the box. Back forward now. Playing ping pong between these teams. This one has yet to hit the ground. Now it finally does after a couple of headers and flicks forward.
1 minute left in
Final
the
minute
game.
remaining here for Gateway and Penn-Trafford. Gateway will get their first win of the season. Turning and just sending it down the pitch. Was number 5, Jordan Rutter. Headed back over off the chest of Rutter. Or correction, off the chest of Rutter, that's correct. Ryan Rossi was not able to do anything with that. Nick Lococo goes off of him. Over to the far side, defended by Jacob Wood. But getting around Wood, the second defender steps up. Will Hansman. Corner kick, final 15 seconds into the box. Collected by Queter. That is the end of the match. A clean sheet for Jack Queter and the Gateway Gators. Goals from James Lococo, Brennan Strasser,
2 goals for the Gators.
and Colton Corey. The difference for both of these, or for this Gateway Gators team, a statement win
It was
for the
3,
Gators.
Colton Corey putting one in.
Logan
to
Schwartz
make
is
the Fire's
slow to get up, has a
final
cramp
score,
in the
3-0.
net. Hope he's
What
all
a
right as
great
well.
game by goalkeeper
That will be all
Jack
she
Krieger,
wrote. So,
number 1, who
final
shot
score, Gateway
more than
defeating
20 shots
Penn-Trafford
on goal.
3-0 here in Ante-Marino Stadium. Once again, thank you
And
so
now
much
for
for
the
tuning
entire
in
Gateway
here on
High
a
School
beautiful
administration.
Thursday
We'd
evening
like to
in
thank
Monroeville,
all of you
Pennsylvania.
for
And that will be
attending.
all she
Have a
wrote
safe
for
drive
our
home.
entire
Good
broadcasting
night,
crew.
everyone.
Our producer, Adam Gusky, our director, Lee Schaefer. I'm Spencer Witt saying so long, and thank you so much for tuning in here on the NFHS Network. Good night, everyone.